How to filter pandas data frame, 3 different methods. Firstly, we will create a dataset, so we will import pandas as PD, and then we are creating a dataset that looks like this. And now let's filter it in 3 different ways. Method number 1 is Boolean indexing, and it is the most common method. For example, we want to filter our data based on the age columns. First, we say df, which is name of our data frame, square brackets. In the brackets, we need to indicate our condition. df square brackets in quotes age and then greater than 30. If you need to use multiple conditions, you can use ampersand sign for and or pipe, which is this line, for or. For example, we want age to be more than 30 and city equals New York City. So that's how it will look like. And in example, if you want to use or, so we're using this pipe, our condition is where the age is over 40 and salary over 100,000. Very important part, you need to use parentheses around each condition. Method number 2 is dot query. It's much more readable option. So same filters but cleaner syntax. For example, if we want to filter where age over 30, we say df.query bracket and then in quotes we give our condition. For example, age over 30, and of course output will be the same. When we need to use multiple conditions, instead of using ampersand and pipe, we use and or. For example, df.query brackets where age more than 30 and city equals New York City. You can also use variables with at. For example, you say minimum age equals 30 and then within your query you say df.query brackets where age over minimum age. Complex conditions are way more readable. For example, like this, where age over 40, salary over 100,000 and city doesn't equal Chicago. With .query method you can write your filter like a sentence, and you can use and or actual words, not symbols. No parentheses around each condition, and it is way cleaner. You can also use add to reference variables. Method number 3 is .log with conditions, when you can select specific columns. So for example, we want to filter rows and select columns. So we say df.log square brackets. In square brackets we say df age more than 30 and then we say name and city. So output shows 3 rows but only name and city columns. Multiple conditions and column selection might look like this. The advantage, you control rows and columns. Use this when you want to filter rows and select specific columns at the same time. First part, row filter, and second part, columns you want.